Welcome to NSR Talks. And today we're going to be discussing why you don't need friends, you just need focus. Now, we live in a world where a lot of people are not focused. A lot of men are not focused, and a lot of men are focused on really the wrong things. I feel like a lot of people focus on women, attention, fame, stuff that just really doesn't matter. Hooking up, what the next person's doing, what the celebrity's doing, and a lot of people don't focus on themselves. A lot of people don't even really know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And it's because we live in a society where social media is like the head of everything. We're always tuning into everybody else's life. We're always, tuning into what this celebrity's doing, what this person's posting, what this person's doing, what business this person started, what the presidents are doing, and we don't really focus on what we want, what we want to do, what we want to build in our life, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I feel like a lot of people need to focus more on themselves instead of focusing on what other people are doing. Because when you focus on yourself, you really get to figure out, okay, what do I want from my life? What business do I want to build? What type of family do I want to have? What type of country do I want to live in? How much money do I want to make? What do I want to do for a living? Instead of focusing on what other people want you to do or what other people think you should do or what other people say is the best for you. Because a lot of people, they want to prove themselves to their family, they want to prove themselves to their friends, they want to prove themselves to everybody, but they don't want to focus on put into the world the things that they think about, you know what I'm saying? Because like all of us have thoughts, all of us have ideas, all of us have goals, all of us have, well, not all of us have goals. A lot of people don't have goals. A lot of people just don't even know what they're doing with their life. And that's what I'm saying, like, if you don't have any goals, if you don't really know what you like to do, figure out, what's a hobby that you really love to do as a kid? What's something that lights your soul on fire? For me, as a kid, I've always loved to draw, and it's just something about art that I just know how to do it. Like, I just love doing it. And ever since I started focusing back on my art and focusing on creating stuff, I just felt more happier in life, because I'm finally doing something that I actually love. And also with this YouTube channel, like, something in the back of my head was always telling me, start a YouTube, start a YouTube, start a YouTube. And I just never did it because I didn't know what I would talk about. I didn't know how to do it. But then I finally just like, you know what? I'm going to do it. How hard could it be? And now I'm recording this video, So it's like, stop being scared. If there's something in the back of your mind that you always know you want to do, that's your calling. That's your inner spirit coming alive and telling you this is the path that you need to take, or that you at least need to try to take, just to see if you like it. Stop focusing on your friends. If you have friends, cool, but like most friends are not really friends. A lot of people probably talk behind your back. A lot of people are probably jealous of you. A lot of people probably don't even really like you. But since you have such good energy and they see potential in you, they want to stick around you because they think, oh, probably you're gonna be something or whatever. But most people, you don't really need them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be mean to people or be rude to people. Be friendly to people. Be respectful to people. Respect everybody. And if they don't show you respect, walk away. You know what I'm saying? Don't engage. But at the end of the day, I feel like the more you focus on yourself, the better your life is, because you're the only person you really need to prove yourself to. You're the only person you need to focus on in general, because you're in control of your life. You're the leader of your life. Nobody else can tell you how to live your life. And if you do let people tell you how to live your life, you're not living your life. You're living somebody else's life or somebody else's illusion. So at the end of the day, focus on yourself and focus on what do you want. And I know that's kind of a scary question for some people, because a lot of people don't really know what they want. But when you really sit with that question, and you're going to start to get inspiration and ideas that come to your head that's like, okay, maybe I want to try this, maybe I want to try this. And when you get that, go try it. Go start a YouTube channel, go start a TikTok, go Pick up a hobby, go fishing, go do something that lights your soul on fire. You know what I'm saying? You get one life, so build it the way you want it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something, and really don't let yourself tell you that you can't do something, because that's the worst person that can tell you that you can't do it, because whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So this has been NSR Talks. Thank you guys for coming through.